All right, John, an update to the situation we saw earlier at the press conference. Kristi Noem, the Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security, after this incident happened, while she was speaking, this is Senator Padilla. He was obviously forcibly removed after he tried to interrupt and barge in, for lack of a better word, into that news conference. He was thrown to the floor. He was temporarily detained, later met with the secretary in a room. We're still waiting to see what came from that. In the meantime, we've just received a statement from Senator Padilla after he was removed there. Senator Padilla is currently in L.A., exercising his duty to perform congressional oversight of the federal government's operations in L.A. and across California. He was in the federal building to receive a briefing and was listening to Secretary Noem's press conference. He tried to ask the secretary a question and was forcibly removed by federal agents, forced to the ground and handcuffed. He's not currently detained, and we are working to get additional information. All right, let's head now to Chad Pergram. He's reporting on all of this for us. Bill Melugin got that cell phone camera footage for us, which we've been showing our audience, Chad. Please do add to what you're learning about this situation.
Yeah, this is rather remarkable. Sometimes they give lawmakers some deference in situations like this. We had a comment here from Chuck Schumer, the Democratic leader. He said he was absolutely sickened by this. He was thundering. He was yelling so loudly in the Senate chamber to see this happen, as he put it, to a United States senator. You also had Ben Ray Lujan, who's a Democratic senator from New Mexico, who is rather soft-spoken and never speaks on the Senate floor. It's very rare. And he was just appalled that more of his colleagues weren't down here talking about this. He said, what happens if this is a Republican who comes in? He said to have people being treated like this if they're a United States senator. Remember that this comes against the backdrop of LaMonica McIver, who was indicted just earlier this week after that standoff in New Jersey, where she scuffled allegedly with these agents in New Jersey at that detention center there. There was a question put to one of our colleagues here, from one of our colleagues to John Thune. He says we have to kind of see what happens here. But Chuck Schumer, the Democratic leader, indicated, he said, we want a full investigation on this. I mean, the Democrats are absolutely apoplectic about this. As many of you know, I covered the congressional baseball game last night, and Senator Padilla was supposed to play first base for the Democrats. He did not play. He went back to California because of what was going on with the riots there. And so this has kind of come full circle here. Again, they give lawmakers, this isn't written down anywhere, a little bit of deference. But I think what got some of these Democratic senators so wound up is that he was thrown to the floor and handcuffed. Guys?
So, Chad, just to add to this, Bill Melugin has just put out an email to all of us that Noem has told him that she had a 10 to 15-minute meeting with Padilla, that they swapped phone numbers. They said the meeting was cordial and beneficial, and that Padilla said in that meeting, Chad, that he had concerns about ICE operations, and they opened a line of communication. Said it was a good meeting. Things are okay between the two of them. All right, so that was the reaction that we got from that meeting that Bill had noted was happening behind closed doors, Chad.
And, this is the thing that the Democrats are kind of struggling with right now, whether or not they're on the right side of these ICE protests. There's been some criticism in some Democratic circles, certainly moderate Democrats, that maybe, they're being too deferential to liberals or those who are demonstrating in the street. But Democrats so far this year, have really struggled to hone a message. And in some cases, whether you're McIver, whether or not you're Padilla, it gives you a chance to stand up and show that you're fighting.
Hey, it's Will Cain. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News channel on YouTube. It's the best way to get our latest interviews and highlights. And click to subscribe to the Will Cain podcast for full episodes right now.